I'm going to reveal the absolute best lead source that you're going to want to invest in. Welcome to my channel, To The Top Real Estate Coaching. Hey, what's up everybody? And welcome back to The Top Real Estate. This is episode number 3. And what I'm going to go over in this episode is the best lead that you should be investing in. It's going to have the highest conversion rate, the highest ROI, and most important of all, these leads won't drain your bank account, and most of the time, they won't cost you any money at all. So here's the truth about leads that you pay for. And they all claim that they have the latest technology. They claim that they have the secret sauce. So I'll tell you a little bit about the secret sauce. The secret sauce that they have is absolute dog shit, and it is just wrapped in a new shiny wrapper to get people to buy these leads. Once they figure out they don't work, another company will come along, or these lead sources will have another spinoff with a different name, a different logo, new shiny wrapping on the dog shit, and hope that you buy it and spend your hard-earned cash to have a very slim chance of actually getting a new customer. When you pay for leads or even pay for traffic to go to your website, more often than not, this is what you're going to experience. Oh, cool. It looks like someone's looking at my website. Hey, I got a lead. Oh, awesome. I'm going to give this guy a call. All right. Looks like Logan is looking for a home. Logan Schmogan. Logan Schmogan? May as well give him a call. Suck my wangus. What the f*** is a wangus? Wangus cattle are bred 75% black Angus to a 25% high quality Wagyu. This guy wants me to suck his pet cow? What I have found and many others, if you call 100 leads that you paid for that were incoming leads or somebody that clicked on a website and you got notified, out of these 100 that you call, you'll have a very, very small conversion rate. So you call 100 people, most are just going to be erroneous names, erroneous numbers, because they know if they put in their information, they know an agent's going to be calling them. If they don't want an agent calling them, the reason is because they already know an agent. They are not ready or in a position to buy, but they're just going online to seeing what's out there. They're bored at work, they're passing time, etc. So what will happen most of the time is when you do speak with one of these leads, when it's actually a valid name and number source, after you've already exhausted yourself to death, you're ready to jump off a cliff, you finally get a hold of somebody, you're trying to get them over to your lender for a pre-approval. Most of the time, these people then turn into a ghost. So you'll never be able to find them again. You're never going to be able to get a hold of them. Your lender can't get a hold of them. He's calling you and saying, hey, have you spoke to your old Susie? And you can't get a hold of them. If you do get a hold of them or your lender gets a hold of them, they go through the pre-approval process. Then what you usually find is they do not have the financial ability to purchase a home. They don't have the money down. They have crap credit, or there's just something going on where there's no way in the world they'll be able to purchase a home. And so what I'm getting at is most of the incoming leads that you get, that you pay for, you spend your hard-earned cash for, most of them are just going to be a complete waste of your time. They're going to be a waste of your energy, and they're going to be a waste of your effort that could be spent somewhere else that's actually going to get you new clients and actually get you deals. So what I'm going to break down right now is how to do that. So the absolute best lead source is the leads that you create on your own. And you're going to be creating these leads with people that have a high propensity to work with you. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go over my top 5 favorite lead sources. Rather than paying money, rather than paying part of my commission, I'm able to work these at no charge besides maybe a little bit gas, printing a couple papers, what have you, just basic things that we're already going to spend. It doesn't cost any money at all. Able to capitalize on these, and you're able to get deals from. So the very first one is for sell by owners. I know that you all hear that a lot, call for sell by owners, which it is very challenging, and this can also exhaust you unless you have a good pitch and a way to get in the door, which I'm going to do in the next couple episodes. I'm going to go over my exact way that I work for sell by owners, that I work FSBOs from start to finish, my pitch, how I overcome objections, and how I get them to sign up to work with me. The next one on my list that I like to work is expireds. If anybody wants to tune in to episode number 1, that right now is a low-hanging fruit due to the climate that we're in, due to the market that we're in. There's about 30 expireds that pop up per day here in Utah, and I'm able to work those, set appointments, go out and sign those up. Right now, it's actually the bread and butter for somebody that wants to master that skill. The next source that I like to work, which is number 3, is FRBOs. So not FSBOs, but FRBO. FRBO is for rent by owner. So there's many different websites you can go to. I'll also do an episode on this. I'll break this down, but you're calling people that are renting their house. It's the owner that's renting the house out themselves. You will have a pitch to be able to call these people and see if they are a tired landlord. There's people that get sick of people moving out. They can only fix so many water heaters. They just want to get out of the property. They want to liquidate it. They want to take the cash. They want to do something else with it. The next one that I like to work that costs no money or again, very little is open houses. So if you just go to an open house, stand there, hope people come in, hopefully you get business from it, it's probably not going to work. But there are ways where you can actually market through the neighborhood. You can do a small incentive to get neighbors to the open house. You'll find many that are unrepresented that want to talk to you about finding them a home, finding a different home, or how much their home would be worth. And it's easy to start building them, creating them, bringing them into your SOI and getting business from them. On an upcoming episode, I'm also going to go over my open house strategy, how to have 2 open houses to maximize your new clients that you leave with after the open house. So my 5th one on my top 5 favorite way to get leads that I create myself is going to be networking groups. There's many different ways to do it. I know everybody hears this often. It could sound like a broken record. I have some different ways that I'm going to show in upcoming episodes where you actually do co-branding with local businesses, which builds incentives so you're able to piggyback onto their customers and bring them into your database and be there when they do need to buy or sell a home. Yeah! So there they are, my personal top 5 favorite lead sources. I've done it in the past where I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on leads. I've had people make guarantees. If you don't get a lead, you get your money back. I've worked all those, and yeah, I've got a couple of deals from them, but the amount of time that's went in those different efforts, the mental beatdown that you take working these things where you call 20, 30 people in a row, it's just erroneous numbers. It's people that have horrible credit. You get them in touch with their lender. They never call you back. If you spend that exact same time in getting your own leads, for me, I shared my top 5 sources to get my own leads, but you need to find your own, I would say your own 3 or 4 sources that you can focus on, you can master to go out and get leads. In the next upcoming episode, I'm going to show 25 different ways to go out and get your own leads. 25 different ways. What I would strongly recommend is find 3 or 4 that work for you and that you can commit to, and you can master these and make these steady sources of clients, which will in return make you a steady and very nice income source. So this is what I'd recommend is stop paying for those lead sources or stop trying to find the silver bullet. It doesn't exist. Nobody is going to have a better source than yourself to keep you a steady flow of clients coming in. If you're paying for leads and you get 1 out of 100 leads that come in, to me, that is an absolute waste of time. These leads that you go out and prospect, you find your sources that work for you and you generate your own leads, you're going to have a much higher conversion rate than a 1% call to close ratio or even call to conversation ratio, which I believe paid leads deliver. So hit that notification bell, hit the subscribe button, comment below what topic you'd like me to go over next. Any questions you may have, comment. I'll try to reply the best I can. And find a partner, find somebody in your office, find somebody that you trust, that is a go-getter. They'll be a little bit uncomfortable and they're going to try some of these sources where you can become a master at them together and you can make a really, really nice income through real estate. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, and we'll see you at the top.